Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We are in the NLDS in our Cubs franchise. Here's the first two games. Washington beat us with Strasburg, and then we beat Solos with Leicester. So here is the lineup for the Nationals. They'll be squaring off against Jose Quintana. 13-12. He was 4-10 when he joined our team, and then he literally went on a 10-2 run, as that one's over to Hayward for the first out. As the Nationals have been a team that we struggled with a couple of times we played as well, so this should be an interesting series so far, as the series tied at 1. And we'll go over with the last batter, an 0-2 count, and we get him swinging. Strike 3. So we look at our lineup, pretty much everyone's playing. Zobrist is over in center. Hap has the day off today, as Joe Ross with a 3.43 ERA this last year with 7.5. And that's not last year, but the year before. For some reason, the stats, I believe, are still messed up. Unless I updated that. That's going to be a high fly ball, easily playable in center. Schwarber, the hero of this season, comes up with a single. It passes by the diving outfielder. Schwarber is going to get over to second, but he's going to test third. Throw is going to come in. Schwarber is actually going to move back to second, as that was a risky play for him to try to advance. But the next one, Chris Bryant will hit over to third, and that's an easy play. So we're going to have Rizzo as we see the playoffs. St. Louis advanced. They're up over the Dodgers, and Houston advanced, and they get a tie series over against Texas. As Rizzo puts that in left field. Rounding third is Schwarber. He'll make it home. It's misplayed out in the outfield, and there it is. Rizzo getting the hit in the RBI. And it's funny because in real life, this is the NLDS right now between the Cubs and the Nationals, which is kind of weird. And the series actually is tied after 2 games. So here we go as the Cubs take the first inning there, as Hayward up the middle, another left center hit, and this one's fielded properly at least, preventing Hayward from making a play over to move to second base. As we're going to see Russell just over the third baseman, and again left center. That's the place to hit it, as Hayward will move over to third, and Russell will have a double. So it is, I believe, it's going to be a no outs right now. As this one's the inside corner, and they call that one. That's Quintana getting that one. He has some words there, but that'll be the first out. And here is Zobrist over to second base. A run will score. Will be Hayward. So it'll be 2-0 Cubs. Baez, though, down the line. This will score one more, as Baez is going to hang over to second. He might have the speed. No, he's not going to test third. And that will be an RBI double. So we have Schwarber out here. Schwarber, again, left center, fielded. And Baez this time has the speed to run home, as the Cubs are just whacked it on today. It's 4-0 game, but this time this will end this little route going on in this inning, as that's a high fly ball, easily picked in right. So going up, and there is Quintana, high fastball, strike 3. Next inning, Quintana coming out here in the 4th, and that's going to be over the head of Rizzo, and Hayward's chasing that ball in the corner. It will be a double there, and just could not get to the ball fast enough to prevent that one. But this one's fielded by Baez over to Rizzo. Runner advances to third. 2 outs. 1-0 count. High fly ball into center field, and Zobrist will have that one to end the inning. And Nationals only have 1 hit so far today, as this was a slow roller. Quintana is going to field it over to first, and he'll call him safe. We might have to take another look at this, as Joe Madden comes out on the field to possibly call a challenge here. As we take another look at this, Quintana's over there, And Rizzo has it, and that is most definitely going to be challenged. And looking at it, Rizzo has it. It looks like maybe a half a step, if that. We'll see what it's ruled as. It was ruled safe, and it will be overturned as an out. So a good challenge there by Joe Madden and the Cubs. The next inning, Rizzo, a rocket in right field, no doubt about that one, as that will make it a 5-0 game. Quintana settling in today. We're having all these hits. Ross is just getting battered on the mound and just not looking pretty for the Nationals. That will be the first home run for this postseason for Rizzo. So Quintana, 1-2 count, change up outside corner, and just staring at that ball. And that'll cause a strikeout, but a 3-1. That's right over Bryant's glove. Just not able to play that right. And that will be a single. Another 0-2 count, fastball outside corner. Now it's Bryce Harper staring at the ball, as that is, I believe, the 6th strikeout for Quintana. This one's a high fastball. We hit up into right field. Easy play for Hayward. Throws it in. And that leadoff single not doing much. So we have another 0-0 count. That's over into left field. And Schwarber catches that one. And the leadoff single does nothing to help the Nationals. So a 5-0 game as Schwarber, high fly ball left field. It has a chance, and it'll be out of here, as now Schwarber just continues with this hot bat. And that's off Cole this time as he came in to pitch. But this game, with how Quintana's pitching today and how these Cubs are hitting, it's just out of reach at this point. As Quintana's still out there trying to go for a complete game. Going over slow roller. Baez has that one. A good jump throw, and that is a good play over by Baez. Full count here. Quintana. It's going to be another slow roller, and it'll be just on the outside by maybe a couple feet of a diving Baez. So 0-2 count. It's going to be a blooper in the right field. The runner will hold in the middle and finally advance there, as that's 2 men on base. Quintana's going to stay out there. 0-2 count, changeup inside, and gets that one. And then another 0-2 count as this fielded by Baez. And he's going to go over to second. He should have went over the first. That was my mistake. And with 1 out, though, we will go over and turn the double play to prevent the run scoring. And that will end the game as we make this series a 2-1 series. As I say series 3 times now. But Quintana comes out and plays some of the best baseball we've seen him play all year. There's a reason he was 4-10 over across town for the White Sox, and he just was not getting the run support. You pick him up at 4-10, and he comes out and loses only 3 games. He goes 10-3 to end the series. So Quintana, complete game, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. Schwarber just doing some work here, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. As we see, probably one of the funniest and weirdest things I've ever seen in the show. Quintana doing an interview, and the 2 guys just look at him, and Quintana's like, what's going on? There's some weird animations like that in this game, but it pulls some comic relief. So we take the last game against the Nationals as they come up. I did lose that footage, unfortunately. I tried to play it a couple times, and just for some reason I was having some crashes in it, so I went ahead and went through that. But we do take it in 5 games. Hendricks gets the loss in the first one, and then in the second one, Chicago takes it into the 12th inning, which I would love to show you guys, but just had some issues recording it, and the footage was lost. So we do advance into this. Washington was 96-66, better than our 90-72, so we were the underdogs. The because we're always the underdogs in this. But going through, this was a hard-fought battle. Lackey came in, but at the end, Koji comes in to do it. And this was a blown save by, in the ninth inning, by, looks like Kelly came in and he pitched an extra inning he shouldn't have. So we're going to go up against St. Louis, our division rivals. First game will be Michael Waka against Jake Arrieta. We'll have to see what games did play because this is pre-recorded and pre-cut a long time ago. So we'll have to see exactly who it is. But start out with Lester, or Arrieta Lester in St. Louis, then go back to Quintana for the third game. That's big. We got some of our good pitching coming up in this series. So I'll see you guys next time when we move to the NLCS. Later, guys.